We're here at Skamouth with Susan Cadogan. How was that this evening?
Oh, I always enjoy myself at Skamouth or Skamouth. I don't know how they call it. You know, I've been coming here for many years. This must be about my 5th time or something. So, had a lovely time. It was kind of sad because I feel like I won't be able to come back here again, you know. So, because I'm winding down now, Chris. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you got very emotional. I can understand why. I mean, as you said, when you was on stage, 50 years of being in music. So, where did it all
Unbelievable.
start for you?
In the little studio called the Black Ark of Little Lee Scratch Perry, rest his soul, you know. I was in his studio. I didn't even know it was Lee Scratch Perry. I didn't even know it was the Black Ark. I was singing for a friend, and then after I sang that song, my very first recording, Love My Life, Perry asked me if I'd sing Hurt So Good. And I sang, I said yes, I knew it because I love soul music from ever since. So I knew Millie Jackson's version. He played the rhythm and said, "You think you can sing this?" First of all, he borrowed me from my friend who took me to record. He said, "Lend me a singer now. I love her voice, you know." So I sang Hurt So Good. He didn't know me, I didn't know him, but I voiced it. And then he said he loved it. He asked me my name. I said my name was Ann Cadogan. He renamed me Susan, and I started to record for Lee Scratch Perry. I think somewhere in the summer of 74, I used to go nearly every weekend to the Black Ark and sing to what is now that LP that Trojan has, you know, with my... I have a lot of pictures with my hand at my cheek. I'm always contemplating or sad, I don't know.
And what was Lee Scratch Perry like? Was he quite eccentric, or what was he like?
Very much so. He dressed that way in his little marina with all his rings and things. He had a lot of jewelry on, his little shorts, and he was always pulling his beard, but very innovative and smart. Whatever sounds he had in his head, he had the ability to transport it onto the music, or transpose is a musical term, it into sound and bring up these rhythms that people just, you know, just seem to can't get enough of. And he has left such a legacy, and I'm glad to be a part of that, you know, because not everybody, I must be one of the only females he has recorded that. I think Hurt So Good must have been his really, despite he had Return of Django and Clint Eastwood, Hurt So Good was really a big one for him.
Oh, yeah, do you remember when that became a hit, Hurt So Good? Obviously, it's your main song that everybody...
Yes. Well, it came out first in Jamaica. It was also #1 in Antigua and in the Caribbean islands before it reached London. So like late 74. And I didn't even know that this thing was released. I was just so busy and happy singing, until I started getting phone calls that I had to come to London because this song was bubbling outside the top 40 on the BBC. So, you know, so that was in like the beginning of April, so can't remember. But I kept calling. And I never understood what was going on, what they called me for, what song they have, what is this? So eventually somebody called and explained to me that it was this rehearsal. I said, what about Mr. Perry, isn't he coming? But in the end I flew over, and in a few days there I was on top of the pops, fresh and green, as you'd call it. But they dressed me up and print me up on thing, and I went on and just did my thing, because from I'm young, I love to sing. So I used to sing to records and hold bottles and pretend I was a supreme, and, you know. So when I got to do it for real, it was really, you know, it was really nice. I had a wonderful 1975, actually. Wonderful in satisfaction to the soul, but they didn't pay me.
Really?
I have to put in that. You can edit me, you know, but they didn't. And from 1975 to 1991, monies were lost to me. You know, they said that statute of limitations, you know, and I can't really blame the record companies because it was the producer who was supposed to pay me. Lee Perry should have paid me. You know, I don't hold it against him. I did, but what can I do?
I suppose it's so long ago.
Because no matter what, exactly, no matter what, a song Hurt So Good, and that's me. You know, so I just have to take advantage of it and make the most of it and enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love your soulful reggae style. I mean, I think that's brilliant. What you do.
Yeah, because as I tell you, I used to love soul music, Motown.
Yeah.
So even I recorded in 91. My professor asked me to record, and he said, you know what, you sing very soulful. So he called my album Soulful Reggae. And that's it, because when I listen to my songs, they're different. I don't have any real roots in Jamaican sound, you know. Like a string of Jamaican hits. A lot of my music was recorded in London. Some in Jamaica, like Piece of My Heart, Tracks of My Tears and stuff. But I really don't know where I belong. If I belong to UK or Jamaica or what. But I just do my own thing. I embrace the songs. I love the music. But I don't have to sing reggae. I sing anything.
Yeah.
As long as it plays, it can be sung.
I think it transcends really well, soul and reggae.
Yeah.
Wonderfully well.
Yeah, and especially if you put your own twist on a song. You know, people like to say, oh, you do so much covers. Songs are made to be sung. If I like a song, I be happy to sing it. I've written songs, many songs, but when I like a track, and that was the thing in Jamaica those days, you know, when they had a big soul hit, all the producers rush, you know, to lick it, you know. And that's what happened with Hurt So Good, Piece of My, all those songs, Tracks of My Tears, you know. So, and you have to put your own feel and vibe into the song. Because if you listen to Millie Jackson, Hurt So Good, and listen to my Hurt So Good, they're two different things. And I hate when people try and compare them. But once they had a cover-to-cover show in London with hers and mine, and I won. So, hallelujah. And give thanks to Lee Perry, you know. I don't claim to be the big-time husky voice singer like Millie Jackson. I just have my own way, whatever it is. I don't know what it is.
A more silky voice, that's how I would describe it.
Me, I don't know what it is. But I remember one time somebody said I sing sophisticated reggae or it's romantic reggae, you know.
Yeah.
To me, it's just music.
And it was great tonight on stage. You had a real great chemistry with the band, and also it was great interaction with the crowd as well. Do you really enjoy that when you?
Yes. I don't know what it is, but right away I feel a rapport with them, and I can talk to them. I remember I sang in California the other day for the first time, and it was just amazing. It's like they were just staring at me, you know, and everything I told them to do, they did it. So I don't know what it is. It's just something I just do. I don't think sometimes those are things you can learn or be taught. You can be taught how to sing, let out your voice, breath control and thing, but when it comes to like your chemistry or your on-stage dynamic, it's not something they can teach you to do. Not like these nowadays artists where they dress up in all the skimpy clothes and that's enough, you know, and they sing these little 1 minute. Sometimes the sound just go over and over. I like old-time songs that have verses and choruses and chord change, and I'm old. That's the whole thing.
Well,
yeah, man.
I know what you mean, because nowadays it's all about the chorus, isn't it?
Or the little beat. They just get a beat at home on the computer, you know. And it really is catching. Honestly, but you forget it in about 3 months.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're trying to get a song that's catchy that you'll buy or download. It won't necessarily last very long.
Yeah.
There's not necessarily a meaning behind the song.
And the young people go for that. But people who buy my music are a different generation. They like to hold their music. They like the vinyl.
Yeah.
The vinyl no more than the CD, but they like to hold it. They don't download. They must don't even know how to download. You know, but you see the young people making their playlists and downloading, and And it's cheap, so they have to download millions for you to really,
But there's something about vinyl, isn't there? It's the artwork, it's everything.
Everything,
It feels
the
like it
liner
belongs to
notes,
you.
yeah.
It's very different.
Because I remember back in the day, I used to hold the record and look at it while I listened to it, and over every time you just, yeah, man.
So is this your last Skamouth? You did hint at that.
Yeah, because I can't. The pre-show and post-show is so hard. The moment of the show is still so nice to me, because I like to express myself and I enjoy the music and the songs and the band and the beat and the vibes. But the preparation, and with my bad knees and now my ankle, it's like one thing after the other. I don't know what happened. As I reach 70, it's just and it's so frustrating sometimes, because I sit and I cry a lot and say, what is this that happened to me? Because I remember when my mother was kind of oldish, I used to wonder why she going on like that. And now I'm her age, I understand. She was in pain. And those are pains, and then they fill you with pills, and the pills make you sick, and it's just they just make you sick. Once you get 70 and start going to the doctor, they make you come back and give you everything that you don't know about. They give you the disease and make you sick. So I'm trying. I still have some shows I'm supposed to do next year in Spain, but I don't know.
Relaxed, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not going to do this whole pile. I can't take the every weekend stuff, and hopefully I can get my every time I fix something, Chris, something else spoils.
Yeah.
49. Oh. I don't know why I keep saying that. For years I've been saying 49. It's my curse word. Oh dear.
Well, it's been lovely you joining us on the show. Thanks for
man.
us, and thanks for the
Thank
music.
you.
50 years.
Thank you so much. Yes. Curse So Good is 49, but I've been actually singing it. I recorded it 50 years ago. So I consider that my golden anniversary. And I'm glad I'm here to see it and enjoy it. Sad but glad.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is Susan Cadogan. Don't you know that I always listen to the Reggae Hour with Chris Watts on 107 Meridian FM? 'Cause he plays so good. Tune in.